Hello, volleyball fans, and welcome to wherever you are. I'm Matty Bishop. This is STSPN.com, and we are here in Monroe High School for tonight's Wesco 4A season opener between the Monroe Bearcats and the Kamiak Knights. We're joining this one in progress. Kamiak up 6-4 over Monroe. It's been everything you'd expect out of an early season match so far. Both offenses trying to find their way around each other, and right there finding a way to put the ball on the floor is sophomore right side 6-footer Sarah Brockvogel gets her first kill of the night for Kamiak. It's a middle Quincy Flowers. Quincy is only a junior at the service line for Kamiak. There's Tatum McGovern, talented junior setter for the Bearcats. She dishes up some butter for the right side freshman, Ellie Lewis, making her Monroe home debut tonight. She cooks that one just a little bit long. And it is 8-4 in favor of the Knights here early. Flowers keeping the pressure on. And again, that ball just long. That time it's Avery Davidson, sophomore outside hitter. Lots of new faces. Monroe last year, of course, graduated Meredith Teague. And this year they're struggling. They had Samantha Zimmerman, also a junior, was a huge part of their offense last year. She's working her way back from a shoulder injury, is available but for back row duty only. Nice swing in the middle of the court there. That's Lilia Perez putting that one down for her first kill of the night. Coming in to serve for the Bearcats, Kara Souls. She is a senior setter. We'll see if she indeed plays setter or if this is going to be a DS type situation. Speaking of setters, Sam Gregory, the senior setter for Kamiak, gets her first kill of the night with that little dump over the top there. She will make way as Coach Greg Post goes to a 6-2. He's got a junior, Anna Tukon, back to the service line now. She will serve and set for the Knights. Lexi Carpenter set from Souls there, and the push kill, nope, out of play. That's an error from Perez. Tukon continues at the service line. Kamiak returning, pretty solid squad. Gregory, of course, back. Haley Gilbert, their libero, also back. Here's Gilbert running that ball down. Ball pushed over the top by Grace Forster. And that kill out of the right side for Monroe from, looked like number 11, Avery Davidson. We're going to give that one to. Her first kill of the night on our extremely unofficial stat sheet here at STSPN.com. Tonight's match is brought to you by Ace Hardware of Lake Stevens. Thank you so much to Ace Hardware for their support of Wesco Volleyball. We've got the biggest broadcast season of Wesco Volleyball yet here on STSPN.com. 15 regular season matches coming at you on the network, and it's going to be a blast. We're just getting rolling here early on. Jacqueline Janchikowski at the service line, the senior outside hitter for Kamiak. Souls runs that one down. Tatum McGovern fires, rolled out and then in. McGovern gets her first kill of the night as we see a little wrinkle in Monroe's setup. Rather than playing the 5-1, they're using McGovern as a hitter on the right side across the front row, bringing Souls in to set across the back row. McGovern tall enough to handle blocking responsibilities up there. Just one way that head coach April Munoz is working to replace the offensive production of Sam Zimmerman. There's Sloan Spencer with a kill for Kamiak. Well-distributed offense on both sides so far. Each team has 3 kills. Nobody has 2 to speak of. Sorry, Monroe has 4 kills. Count McGovern's. Nobody has 2 to speak of. Every hitter's got 1 right now. Souls, nice set and a swing out of the middle. That's Sophie Barber, junior middle. She made a big impact last year. She gets her first kill of the 2017 season. Tatum McGovern back to the service line. Kara Souls goes out. Back in comes Ellie Lewis from the right side for Kamiak. That's Sloan Spencer. Now to the outside, Sarah Day, sophomore outside hitter. She played middle last year. Number 3 with the big swing for Kamiak. That's Hannah Canute. She tallied the first kill of the match. Now getting another opportunity and misses that one just long. We see a lot of swings going just long so far early in the season. Maybe the timing between the setter and the hitter is not quite up to par. That ball's getting back on top of the hitters' heads. Maybe the ball's a little farther off the net than what they're accustomed to. Canute gets that one through, and a touch call. Good call by the line judge on the Kamiak side. Sees the touch on its way through. And Canute with her second kill of the night. She was the first player of the night with a kill. She's now the first player of the night with 2 kills. Into the match, Sam Gregory. She will set. That 6-2 switch takes Sloan Spencer and Anna Tukon out. Oh, Quincy Flowers with the first block of the season as she gets up big in the middle. She is a huge weapon. Not so much literally. She's a 5'10 middle, which is a little bit undersized, but she's got springs, reads the game very well, and very, very good timing as she teams up with Sarah Brockvogel and gets another one there. Flowers and Brockvogel putting up a sizable block against Sarah Day, the outside hitter from Monroe, and Kamiak looking good on the road here. Back set to Lewis, and again the block is there. McGovern keeps it alive. Lexi Carpenter, the libero for the Bearcats, puts that one up. Gregory goes outside for Canute down the line. Nice dig from McGovern. Carpenter with the out-of-system set for Day. That one's up off the shoulder of Canute. Picked up and over by Jankikowski, the big power tip. And kill from number 8, Sarah Day. Exciting rally. Teams are starting to settle in a little bit. Maybe those the early match nerves are starting to subside. Sarah Day at the service line for the Bearcats. Canute. Gregory jump set. Quincy Flowers in the middle. Quick tempo in the middle from the Knights right off the bat. That's the advantage of bringing back both your starting middle and your starting setter. Experienced team in Kamiak. They'll be looking to go to state this year. Greg Post in his second year as Kamiak head coach. Hannah Canute with a service ace. Taking advantage of the seam between Davidson and Carpenter, the Monroe offense. Megan Toomey checks into the back row as a defensive specialist for Monroe. Canute again, this time it's Toomey. Ball's about 12 feet off to the right side. Lewis with the big swing, and Ellie Lewis with the kill. She'll have an opportunity to make a huge impact here early in her Monroe High School career with Sam Zimmerman out for the foreseeable future. Sophie Barber at the service line for Monroe. Gregory. Or pardon me, that was Gilbert Gregory, and then Flowers and Brockvogel trying to figure out who hits that. In the end, it's Flowers. Nice dig by Gregory. Here's Jankikowski. Nice up by Toomey, but she can't control it, and Jacqueline Jankikowski gets her first kill. Jacqueline is having a conversation with her dad before the match. I remember when she was, I believe she was 11, maybe 12, playing up on a U13 team. And that was the first time I saw her play, and I remember seeing it very vividly and saying, this kid knows how to play some ball. Here she is, a senior at Kamiak High School. Caitlin Kuntz passes the free ball. Gregory, Jankikowski, tip over the top. Nice read from McGovern. That pass is too tight, though. Can't be controlled. And a timeout early here for April Munoz and the Monroe Bearcats as they are down big in set number 1. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's take a quick look at our sponsors.
When you shop at Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens, you not only find what you need, we make sure you get the help you need too. Hi, this is Gray Eaglestead, and I own Lake Stevens Ace Hardware with my wife Christine.
We'll greet you at the door and answer any questions you have about what you need. We're all about serving our customers and our community.
We support local high school sports and many other Lake Stevens organizations and events throughout the year.
So the next time you need something for that job around the house and a little friendly advice, come see us.
Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens. We are the helpful hardware folks.
Ace is the place with the helpful.
Welcome back inside Monroe High School. This is STSPN.com's coverage of Wesco 4A volleyball. brought to you by Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens. Thank you so much for your support. I'm Matty Bishop of Uprising Volleyball and Uprising Sports, bringing you the call tonight. Quincy Flowers at the service line for Kamiak. The junior middle has had a big impact here early in set one. That ball drops on the floor, and Monroe gets a little life coming out of the timeout on the defensive mistake from the Knights. Monroe looking to get their feet under them. A lot of changes in their lineup, a lot of things as they try and replace a two-year starting libero in Mina Duong, who's off playing collegiately now, as well as Merida Teague. Very talented outside hitter who graduated and is off playing. Jacqueline Janchikowski there gets called for the double contact. Kara Souls at the service line, senior setter for Monroe. Janchikowski, Gregory, again that jump set, back quick to Janchikowski, pardon me. Kuntz picks it up, Gregory with the out-of-system set, and Jacqueline with the kill. So Monroe sees something they like over there. They're working out of Jacqueline. She played mostly the right side last year, so didn't have as much of the pass and then hit responsibility that a front row outside hitter has. Kara Souls, a senior for Monroe, looking to take advantage of that. Didn't quite work out. The 6'2 sub for Kamiak brings on a Tukon in. Set, Tatum McGovern rolls over the top, dig Tukon. Out of system set from Gilbert. Janchikowski puts it down. And Jacqueline gets her third of the night on our unofficial stat sheet. Kamiak is rolling here in set number one. We know in early season matches that things can and will change quickly oftentimes. One of the beauties of the game of volleyball is that no matter how much you win the first set by, set two starts out 0-0. Anna Tukon at the service line. Carpenter. Souls, swing through the middle, Doug Tukon. Gilbert, out-of-system bump set for Janchikowski. Dig by Souls. Carpenter with the out-of-system set. Swing up over the top by McGovern. Tukon comes under that one. It's just sent over. Free ball from Spencer. Here's Souls up into the middle, and a nice play. Oh, the pancake got there, but didn't work, and that's going to be a kill for Lilia Perez. Her second of the night. We see Sarah Day come back into the match, into the front row, taking the place of Megan Toomey. Brooke Barnes is in to serve for Monroe. Her first action of the year is one she might like to have back.
Substitution for the Bearcats, number 13, Samantha Zimmerman.
And we see Samantha Zimmerman will play across the back row. First time we've seen her this year. We spoke about it early on. She's was the second half of the Blonde Bombers duo, junior outside hitter. Is currently rehabbing a shoulder injury. That doesn't mean she can't be a significant contributor as a passer here. Speaking of significant contributions, that's Sarah Day with her second kill of the night as she gets the little jump forward reach and push it off the block. Hope that something good happens. All too often that block is slow to penetrate, not getting up. The overfeed, and Day puts that one down. Net violation called against Anna Tukon. And somehow she got up there in the net, it looked like. I could have had that number wrong. Day gets the kill on the overfeed, and she's leading the Monroe hitters with 3. Carpenter at the service line. She skies that one, and we have set point here in set number 1 for the Kamiak Knights. On the road here in Monroe has never been an easy place to win a set, much less a match. There's Zimmerman, perfect pass for McGovern, outside for Day, and the little off-speed shot over the top. Sarah Day is rolling with her 4th kill. That's 2 in a row for her. Souls checks out. Checking back into the front row is the freshman Lewis. So you've got Day, Barber, and Lewis across the front row with your setter Tatum McGovern serving. This should be a very good rotation for Monroe, but the serve has to be in for it to be good. And that is it. Kamiak comes into Monroe and takes set 1 with authority, 25-17. We'll be back here on STSPN in just a couple moments with set number 2. Don't miss it, everybody.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Our Mitsubishi electric cooling and heating system allows you to control the temperature in each room separately, all of which can be controlled from your smartphone or tablet. And because we are the mini split experts here in Washington, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical today or visit us at gsheating.com. We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are
Welcome back to Monroe High School. I'm Matty Bishop. This is STSPN.com. This is my season opener for Wesco 4A Volleyball, as well as Monroe and Kamiak season opener. First set went to the Monroe Bearcats. Coming up at the end of the match, we're going to have the player of the game presented by Speedway Chevrolet. Brand new sponsor for STSPN.com this year. That's exciting stuff. And, of course, we thank Ace Hardware and Lake Stevens for their support of Wesco Athletics, making this match possible for you. Make sure you check them out next time you need a hometown hardware store. Next time you need a hardware store, period. Stay out of the big box, please. Go to Ace Hardware and Lake Stevens. Get what you need and get it from people who care. Kamiak absolutely rolled set one. A well-distributed offense. The captain, Jacqueline Janchikowski, the senior outside hitter, had 3 kills. Hannah Canute with a pair. Sarah Brockvogel, Quincy Flowers, and Sloan Spencer all checked in with a kill apiece. Flowers had a pair of blocks as well, and Hannah Canute had 1 ace. These are our extremely unofficial stats, courtesy of Uprising Volleyball, uprisingsports.com, uprisingvolleyball.com. Check us out. We've got the only beach/indoor hybrid program in the Pacific Northwest, where when you're playing club volleyball, you're playing beach volleyball as well. Here's Tatum McGovern at the service line for the Bearcats. She drops a tough ball in front of Janchikowski. She deals, and Quincy Flowers snaps that one down, and Kamiak picks up right where they left off. McGovern with a great serve. The bottom fell out of it. Janchikowski splatters herself all over the floor to pick that one up. And then Gregory to Flowers, quick in the middle. Caitlin Kuntz into the match. The DS serves. Sarah Day with the overfeed. Gregory back looking for her right side. Oh, like number 12. I don't see a number 12 on my stat sheet. Oh, yeah, I do. That's Anna Wiganist. Caitlin Kuntz. Gregory. Oh, that's 13, actually. My apologies. That is Sarah Brockvogel on the right side, and she gets the kill there. Early season form for the announcers as well. Caitlin Kuntz with the serve again. McGovern ends up on the floor with that one as she just misread the pass in the middle of the court there. McGovern for Barber, looking for the touch. No touch detected. That's another point for Kamiak. Sophie Barber immediately started calling for the touch. In the men's game anyway, that usually means there was none. This ball trickles off the tape. Day keeps it up, set outside, and ball hammered down. That's Ellie Lewis. Hitting from the left side there, just out of the serve-receive rotation, I believe, the freshman. 6-footer for Monroe. She's got a pair of 3 kills on the night so far. Sarah Day at the service line. Yankakowski, Gilbert with the out-of-system set. Yankakowski dug by Carpenter. McGovern outside, and that ball's put down again. It's Flowers and Brockvogel again on that right side, and we're starting to see, as we have 3 blocks total on the match, Quincy Flowers, Sarah Brockvogel teaming up big time for Kamiak on that right side. Tatum McGovern says enough of this. I'm going to put this ball on the floor all by myself. That's her second kill of the night. Sophie Barber to the service line. Kuntz, Gregory. Ball rolled over the top, and that one was down. That is Grace Forster with the kill on that one. Nope, sorry, Sarah Brockvogel with the kill on that one. Brockvogel's third of the night. On a Tukon in. 2 serve and set. Ball outside, swing over the top. Nice dig from Kuntz on the out-of-system ball, and Jacqueline Yankakowski tools the block for the kill there. Avery Davidson, sophomore outside hitter. Would have liked to get a little better swing on that first opportunity for the Bearcats. Megan Toomey, McGovern, right side now, Lewis, dug by Gilbert. Gregory, right side, that's Canute. Nope, that's Sloan Spencer with the kill. Sloan Spencer with her second of the night. And Kamiak is indeed picking up right where they left off. Tukon serving again. Carpenter, this pass is really tight. McGovern keeps it alive. Lewis now a free ball opportunity. Kuntz, Tukon into the middle. Nice block put up on the Monroe side, and again! And it's number 5 for the Bearcats. Lilia Perez with her first block of the night. Nice job as she gets the first one and the second one there. Good read, good eyes. Second one, she gets her hands up, pushes over the net. It's that penetration that puts the ball down on your opponent's side, not necessarily the height of your hands. Brooke Barnes comes into the match, misfires on her serve, and Kamiak brings the captain, Jacqueline Yankakowski, back to the service line. Carpenter, and pretty much a service ace for Jacqueline there. 2 touches, but there wasn't much that could be done about that second touch, and Yankakowski going aggressive after the Monroe libero. Carpenter, and too aggressive on that one as she misses long. Carpenter does a nice job making the read, shepherding that one to the end line and letting it go. Avery Davidson back to the service line. Kind of a funky contact she has. It almost comes off the side of her hand. Sloan Spencer slaps that ball over. Brooke Barnes setting right now in place of Kara Souls. Back set there, and I believe that was McGovern with the kill. Davidson serves again. Yankakowski into the middle. Nice pickup from Barnes, and the overset. Tipped but not down, and here's Sarah Day. Dig from Yankakowski. Running trouble set from Tukon. That ball's over. Picked up, and Day again, and that one comes. I think Anna got a touch to it. It was coming fast. It might have been a self-defense touch to save the pretty back there. Big swings from Sarah Day as she caught fire. She's got 5 kills to lead all hitters. Avery Davidson continues from the service line. Gilbert, Tukon, outside now Canute, and she pounds that one off the block. Sarah Canute with her 3rd kill of the night.
Substitution for the Bearcats, number 13, Samantha Zimmerman. Serving for Kamiak, number 14.
Grace Forster serving for the Knights. And Carpenter keeps it alive. Perez gets it over. Tukon, quick back set, and a beautiful block on the outside. That's Day and Perez, who team up for that one in Monroe's first block of the night. Second block of the night, pardon me. Perez had one earlier. Carpenter goes after Gilbert. Janczykowski tries to bring that one back into somewhere where Canute could work with it, but that ball is not manageable, and Monroe battling their way back into set number 2. Junior Lexi Carpenter at the service line misses that one. Sam Gregory checks back in for Kamiak, as does Sarah Brockvogel, and you've got Brockvogel, Canute, and Flowers across the front row with Gregory at the service line. Rotation 1 for Kamiak. See if they can build on their lead. McGovern with the pass, and she gets the swing on the right side, and it's right off the head of Canute. And Tatum McGovern with her 4th kill of the night, and that one was impressive. She'll go back to serve now. Brooke Barnes comes out of the match. Ellie Lewis back in. Lewis, the freshman, has been effective so far. Janczykowski with the overfeed. Sarah Day puts that one down, her 6th of the night. She leads all hitters. Passing a little rusty, as you might expect early season. Some of these players haven't played a whole lot of volleyball over the summer. Gilbert. Nice swing from Brockvogel into the middle, and that's Sophie Barber. No touch detected. That ball is out of play. Barber just misfiring, and she's swinging at this right sideline a little too aggressively. You got to wrap those fingers around so they're facing the end line. Keep that ball in play. Caitlin Kuntz to serve for Kamiak. McGovern. Day, that big block of Brockvogel, and Flowers again. As we see, Greg Post, the Kamiak Knights' second-year head coach, has some good things to work with here. Carpenter, McGovern, somebody's got to see that. That's number 3 on the dump for Tatum McGovern, her 5th overall on the evening. But that's just too easy. That Kamiak defense has to get their eyes on that setter, start to read that little move, that little angle coming off. It's good, but it's taken way too long to get down. Sarah Day, Janczykowski, Gregory, Jacqueline with the swing, and oh, what a pickup by Kuntz! Gilbert keeps it alive, Gregory puts it over. Carpenter, McGovern, swing up over the top, that's Davidson. And here's Barber, hammers it down off of Gilbert. Sophie Barber with her 2nd kill of the night. Timeout for Kamiak. Monroe's battled back into this one after giving up the early lead. We're going to take a quick break here on STSPN.com.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
Huge shout out to Speedway Chevrolet sponsoring our player of the game. Well, right now that's a toss-up. Sarah Day with 6 kills. Tatum McGovern setting and swinging for the Bearcats. You look over on the other side, the captain, Jacqueline Janczykowski with 4 kills for Kamiak. Sarah Brockvogel, Quincy Flowers has been huge on the block. Got a lot of volleyball left to sort out. Sarah Day at the service line for Monroe. Janczykowski, Gregory quick in the middle for Flowers, and she dings that one into the corner. Her 3rd kill of the night. She's been a part of 3 blocks on the evening. That brings Haley Gilbert back to the service line for Kamiak. Megan Toomey into the back row for Monroe. Avery Davidson, McGovern, back set to the right side for Lewis. That's off the block of Forster. And that ball's dropped. Sneaky play, nicely done by Davidson as she gets the kill on the off-speed pitch, basically. Barber at the service line for Monroe. Gilbert, tough with that one. Gregory, what a job to get up and get her hands on that ball. Forster, McGovern digs. Out of system set from Toomey. Up over the top from Daverson, dig Kuntz. Gregory, now Janczykowski, dig Toomey. McGovern, oh, and Davidson is roofed. It's Brock Fogel and Forrester on that one. And the big block, big read from the Kamiak block is starting to become a story tonight. Not only is Quincy Flowers doing it alongside Sarah Brockvogel, but Grace Forrester getting into the action now as well. Lilia Perez picked up by McGovern. Again, it's the block of Forrester in the middle. This dig from Kuntz. Tukon, and she's called for the double on that one as it doesn't come out clean. Junior setter stepping up to take the spot of Sage Gray, who was the other side of that 6'2" last year. Gray graduated as at University of Hawaii, not playing volleyball, just living the dream. Janczykowski, Tukon, right side Janczykowski, and that one's down off the tip. Jacqueline with the kill for 5 on the night for her. Hannah Canute into the front row. Jacqueline Janczykowski into the back row to serve. Davidson, Barnes, swing up high over the top, no touch detected. That ball is out of play, and Kamiak opens up a little breathing room again. Oh, and the dreaded dribbler. Janczykowski catches the tape. There's nothing you can do to defend that one with your serve receive. You just have to hope that the next 2 go into the tape and fall down on her side. You get the easy side out. Carpenter. Barnes pushes that ball high outside. McGovern. Dug by Canute. Bump set from Tukon. Canute swings hard. Toomey with the dig. And it's number 9, Sloan Spencer, who goes up and puts that one down for the Knights. Timeout from the Bearcats. I'm Matty Bishop. This is STSPN.com. We'll be right back.
Hardware folks.
Completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Our Mitsubishi electric cooling and heating system allows you to control the temperature in each room separately, all of which can be controlled from your smartphone or tablet. And because we are the mini split experts here in Washington, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical today or visit us at gsheating.com.
Welcome back inside Monroe High School. We've got ourselves a good Wesco 4A opener between Monroe and Kamiak. Right now, you'd have to say it's better for the Kamiak Knights than it has been for the Monroe Bearcats. Kamiak looking with a 1-0 lead, trying to close out set number 2. Here's Brooke Barnes with the running trouble set. Little collision there. A little confusion between Tatum McGovern and Megan Toomey on the Monroe side, and that ball's hit out of play. Jacqueline Janczykowski at the service line, the captain for Kamiak, senior outside hitter, and she'll get a service ace there. Brooke Barnes, the sophomore setter, making the effort to pick that one up. Couldn't bring it back. Janczykowski just misses. Lexi Carpenter couldn't quite get the touch. She would tell you that if it was going to be inbound, she would have got it. Avery Davidson at the service line for Monroe. Haley Gilbert. Back here's Janczykowski sending the free ball. Carpenter. Barnes outside for Day. Nice dig from Janczykowski. Out of system here. Gilbert sends a down ball. Picked up by Barnes. Carpenter out of system set. Sarah Day again. This one off the block picked up by Tukon. Gilbert out of system bump set for Canute, and she fires that one into the tape. Been better in the second set for Monroe, but they're still working things out. Sarah Day is getting the swing. She leads all hitter with 6 kills. Avery Davidson at the service line. Canute with that funky touch. Grace Forrester, and it's picked up with a pancake by McGovern. Sarah Day swings up off of that one. Dug by Toucan. Out of system set from Gilbert. Tip up over the top with the left hand. Great dig from Day. Barnes with the back set for McGovern, and she tools it off the block. Tatum McGovern with her 6th kill of the night. Excellent defense as McGovern gets the pancake. Day with the diving save, and McGovern gets the kill off the block. Beautiful play from the Bearcats. Davidson continues to serve. Again, that funky overhand contact. Toucan runs it down pretty much into the bench. Forrester hits it. They're going to declare that there was a touch from Barber, and that one ends up on the ground in the Bearcat side, and that was close. The up official has the best view in the house over that look at whether or not the ball gets up off the tape and into the block to reset the 3 contacts. It was deemed that it did. Side out for Kamiak. Grace Forster at the service line. Samantha Zimmerman with the pass. Sarah Day just got under that one. You want to keep that ball out in front of you, and here we are in set 2. Set point. Kamiak Knights on the road in Monroe looking to take a 2-0 lead. Grace Forrester at the service line, working on Sarah Day. McGovern with the bump set back for Day, rolled over the top and out, and Kamiak is up 2-0. Looked better for Monroe there in set number 2. They're starting to figure some things out. They still have some work to do, but anything can happen here in Wesco 4A volleyball. We'll be right back in about 2 minutes. Thanks for watching, everybody. STSPN.com.
When you shop at Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens, you not only find what you need, we make sure you get the help you need too. Hi, this is Gray Eaglestead, and I own Lake Stevens Ace Hardware with my wife Christine.
We'll greet you at the door and answer any questions you have about what you need. We're all about serving our customers and our community.
We support local high school sports and many other Lake Stevens organizations and events throughout the year.
So the next time you need something for that job around the house and a little friendly advice, come see us.
Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens, we are the helpful hardware folks.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
And tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Uprising Volleyball in Mukilteo. It's a 2-court indoor volleyball facility with 1 hard court and 1 beach volleyball court. Coming up, we've got our club hybrid tryouts coming up in late October, early November for the younger kids age 14 and under, and mid-November after the state high school championships for the 15 and over crowd. Be planning a full series of club hybrid events supporting the AVP First, Puget Sound Region Power League going to PNQs. Our older teams will be going to Eugene for the Matt Hartner Memorial Tournament. Tons of really cool stuff coming down the pipe as we go into our second year of beach indoor hybrid club volleyball. That's Uprising Volleyball in Mukilteo. Check us out, uprisingvolleyball.com. I really don't sit at home and rehearse that. Thank you so much to our producer, Todd Elvig, who's done so much to bring these STSPN.com broadcasts. Can't say enough good things about his commitment to volleyball. More volleyball broadcasts than ever before here this year on STSPN.com. He still throws me a curveball every once in a while. Of course I want to talk about myself. Todd, who wouldn't? We're here at Monroe High School, and probably a better use of our time is talking about these Kamiak Knights. They have been exceptional here through the first 2 sets in Monroe. Never an easy place to win, but they've got the Bearcats working through some new wrinkles, some new things in their offense, trying to replace not only Meredith Teague, who graduated, but Sam Zimmerman, who's working through a shoulder injury, a host of new hitters, and Monroe will look to get it a little better here in set number 3 as Tatum McGovern gets up. Sophie Barber pounds that one off of Haley Gilbert, and Gilbert can't get that one as Barber finally puts it on the ground. Sophie Barber would be a really good place for Monroe to find some of that offense they so desperately need right now. She burst onto the scene last year, made a big impact down the stretch for them. She is a junior middle hitter. Sarah Day, sophomore outside hitter at the service line, puts that one into the net. She's done her work tonight, though. 6 kills so far for Day. She was in on a block as well, somewhere along the line there. At least I have that down on the score sheet here, so it must be true, or it may not be. Keeping stats and talking about volleyball and doing a variety of other things at the same time, we are prone to some inaccuracies, as are our servers. There's Hannah Canute with a miss, just long. Sophie Barber back to the service line. That means that Lilia Perez comes into the front row. She is an undersized middle, to say the least. 5'9", but she's got a block. She really reads the game well. Out of the back row, there's Caitlin Kuntz, the DS. To the other Caitlin Kuntz, or to the other DS, Megan Toomey, not the other Caitlin Kuntz. That ball's back off the block. Brockvogel and Flowers again. That's a third time that they've teamed up for a block tonight. Both of them have Flowers, has a solo. Brockvogel's teamed up with a block with Forrester also. Quincy Flowers, the middle, junior middle for Kamiak. Nice pass from Toomey. Set to the outside. Davidson with the swing. Flowers out of system set for Janczykowski. She just pushes it back in. Dig Perez. Right side now. Ellie Lewis picked up with the chicken wing, it looked like, from Janczykowski. Davidson. McGovern quick in the middle, just behind her hitter Perez, and that's deemed to be a catch and throw as she makes contact with the ball behind her head. Has a prolonged contact until the release in front of her forehead, and that is a fault. Quincy Flowers back to the service line for Kamiak. Toomey, nice pass from her. Outside, Davidson pounds that one down. Off the block of Brockvogel and Forrester, and Avery Davidson, hit that one with some authority. I was watching a great video by Reed Pretty, 4-time Olympian for the U.S. men's team, talking about how even at the elite level, the block is late to penetrate. The block is late to get across the net, and that players should really be working more on their ability to tool that block and score points hitting off of that block. Brooke Barnes misses the serve for Monroe there. Anna Tukon into the match for Kamiak. She will set and serve for the Knights. Barnes up into the middle, and Perez gets the kill. Lilia Perez is a senior, making an impact tonight. 3 kills. She's been in on 2 blocks. Oh, and Davidson sails that one out of play. The captain, Jacqueline Janczykowski, still working on deciding if she wants to play at the next level. She's had some great training. She's a very committed athlete. Coaches, if you're watching out there, take a look at this young lady. Nice swing out of the right side. That's a kill, I believe, from Tatum McGovern with the swing on that one. That's where we're giving it. Don't have the benefit of replay. Apologies. Was watching some defensive movement on the Kamiak side as well. McGovern unofficially her 7th kill of the night. That would mean that she leads all hitters. And there's Grace Forrester, and that's quick in the middle. We haven't seen that yet out of Kamiak. On a Tukon to Grace Forrester. That's a beautiful connection. Lots of potential there. And head coach Greg Post has to be just stoked at what he sees as far as things that they can work with and work on for these Kamiak Knights. Sam Zimmerman, perfect pass for Barnes. Dig Janczykowski, overfeeds Zimmerman. Again, perfect pass. Right side for McGovern, and it's off the block and down. And that's Quincy Flowers in on another block, this time with Hannah Canute. And the block party for Kamiak is strong here tonight. Quincy Flowers could have an impact on this Wesco 4A season. As far as who goes to districts, who goes to state in the end, there's Sarah Day. She gets her 7th kill of the night for the Bearcats. As a sophomore, she'll be looking to have an impact. Tatum McGovern back into the back row. Ellie Lewis into the front row. That means Brooke Barnes makes way as part of that 6-2 switch. McGovern will serve and set. Lewis will hit the right side. Canute. Back set from Toucan for Spencer. Picked up by Zimmerman. Nice hustle from her, and then Lewis just pokes it out of play. Sam Zimmerman threw everything into getting that one up, and she's looking to bring some experience into that serve receive, some experience into that defense. Even though she can't play her full game, she's looking to make an impact and help out her Bearcats. Here's Sam Gregory, senior setter for Monroe at the service line, working on Zimmerman. Right side, Sarah Day over the top. Gilbert gets it up but can't control it, and Sarah Day gets her 8th kill of the evening. She'll go back to the service line. Zimmerman comes out. Avery Davidson back in for Monroe. Your hitters are Lewis on the right side, Barber in the middle, and Davidson on the left for the Bearcats. Sarah Day at the service line. Your setters McGovern. Canute with the pass. Swing on the right side from Spencer. McGovern runs that down, puts her hands on it. Davidson finds the corner. Nice athletic play from Tatum McGovern to get that ball, and Avery Davidson rewards her by putting that one on the floor, deep corner. Monroe's gotten a little better every set so far. They're looking to not go quietly into the night here on their home court. Gregory into the middle for Flowers. Dig from Sarah Day. McGovern pops that one up. Davidson again, and net violation called. I was looking for a touch. Line judge claims he didn't see it. Doesn't matter. It was net violation against Kamiak. Monroe gets the point there. Sarah Day will serve again. Ooh, that is a tough serve. And she runs through, picks it up from Gregory. Back right side, Ellie Lewis off the block and up. McGovern digs that one out of system set from Carpenter. Here's Davidson, swing over the top. Gilbert gets it up, run into the bench as Jankakowski brings it back. Gilbert sends the free ball. Carpenter, McGovern into the middle for Barber. Dig Jankakowski. Gregory now. Canute misfires into the net, and Monroe is on a roll here. In set number 3, they're in a big hole, down 2-0 to the traveling Kamiak Knights, but the home team, the Monroe Bearcats, looking to stay in this one and force some more volleyball. And Sarah Day with the service ace, her first ace of the night. Unofficially Monroe's first ace of the night, and Kamiak's first time out of set number 3 here. This is STSPN.com.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
Welcome back inside Monroe High School, where the Bearcats are roaring here in set number 3. Standing patiently at the service line, Sarah Day. It's got 8 kills on the night to lead all hitters, and she is doing work from the service line here. The Bearcats on a run against the Kamiak Knights. They're still in a big hole, working to get their way out of it. Here's Haley Gilbert for the Knights. Sam Johnson, right side, Hannah Canute off the block, picked up by Carpenter. McGovern pushes that to the outside. Davidson, she was a little. Now she gets a touch. Carpenter, what a play, but Day can't run it down. Lexi Carpenter lays out for that one, pops that ball up in the air. But at the end of the day, it's Hannah Canute who gets the kill for Kamiak and ends the big Monroe run. Canute will step back to the service line now. She's serving to rotation 2 for the Bearcats. Megan Toomey, the DS, passes that one. Ball pushed to the outside. Big high reach from Davidson. Dig from Canute, but high tight into the net, and Monroe back in action. Sophie Barber now to the service line. Lilia Perez comes into the front row as the middle hitter. You've got Perez, the freshman Ellie Lewis, and your outside hitter is sophomore Avery Davidson. This is a young rotation for the Bearcats. Sophie Barber misses that one long. She'll make way for the libero Carpenter. Quincy Flowers, who has done some damage at the service line tonight, is back at it for Kamiak. That means Grace Forster's into the front row. And Flowers, oh my gosh, Lexi Carpenter keeps that one alive. Free ball, Kuntz, Gregory dumps. Nice pickup from McGovern. Carpenter with the out-of-system set, sent over free ball from Davidson. Flowers, Gregory, back set for Brockvogel. Picked up by McGovern, out-of-system set for Carpenter, and Lewis just hammers that one into the net. And she'll want to feel that ball in the future, feel it dropping too quickly, be able to pick it up, keep it in play, or push it off the block, either one there. But when you're young, when the game feels really fast, when your blood is pumping, sometimes you just swing anyway. It's one of those things that experience brings you. Beautiful pass from Davidson. There's Lewis. Nice swing from Ellie Lewis, and double contact called against Kamiak. Jankakowski, I think the second time she's been called for a double contact on an out-of-system set. You know it's not good when your outside hitter is setting the ball. Usually she's trying to make something happen. Brooke Barnes into the match. Sophomore, serving and setting for Monroe. Big swing over the top. Megan Toomey picks it up. Carpenter runs it down. Barnes keeps it in play. Free ball for Kamiak. Forster, Gregory, back for Brockvogel. Picked up by Barnes. Carpenter puts it up. Davidson tries to send the free ball, and she misfires. And again, we're starting to see some of the youth from this Monroe team. The big rallies, the big defensive play, and then just a brief second of panic sets in. These are all things that they will work through. These are all things that they will work through as the season goes on. Anna Tukon back to serve for Kamiak. Barnes to the right side. Jankakowski, dig by Carpenter. Barnes runs that one down. McGovern swing over the top and wide, and Tatum misses. And Kamiak ties it up at 13. I'll give you the score here frequently as we get the score bug back here in just a few moments. Anna Tukon serving 13-13. Brooke Barnes outside for McGovern, looking for the touch. No touch detected. And I'm not sure the line judge on the close side here understands what happens when he crosses his arms. You only do that when you don't see the play. You should be able to see that touch or no touch every time. If there's no touch, you don't do anything. Most line judges will just very briefly shake their head just a little. And a swing in the middle. Aaliyah Perez with the kill for the Bearcats. Sheer fourth of the night, unofficially, of course. Back to the service line, Avery Davidson. Into the front row, Sarah Day. As a pair of sophomores. God, they just keep getting better and better here in Monroe. Always got a good thing, and that is Lilia Perez and Sarah Day in on that block. Second time that they've teamed up for a block together. Lots more blocking than we're used to seeing early season high school matches. Gilbert, Tukon with the bump set, looking for Sloan Spencer. Block and then picked up by McGovern, pushed outside for Day. That ball's up off the block and down. Sarah Day, her 9th kill of the night for the Bearcats. And the home team looking to force set number 3. They're in a big hole, but they are on a roll. Yes, I'm a poet, and I was aware of it. Thank you. Caitlin Kuntz, Gregory into the middle. Forster hammers that ball into the block, and it was judged that Anna Tukon stepped under the net in her attempt to set that ball. That is a violation. If your whole foot goes under the net in high school, it is not allowed. Davidson, Jankakowski, bump set again from Tukon. Would like to see her get her hands on those. Dig by Barnes. Carpenter, right side for McGovern, off the tape, picked up by Spencer. Gilbert, out of system set for Jankakowski. Look at that high line shot. Misses. Perez, out of system set for Day, Dig by Gilbert. Right side, Spencer just pushes it down the line, and Sloan Spencer opens up the bag of tricks there. A very balanced offense for Kamiak. As we look across the kill totals, the completely unofficial kill totals, Jankakowski with 4, Canute and Spencer with 5, Jankakowski. Canute and Spencer with 4 each, Flowers and Brockvogel with 3, and Forster with 1 unofficially. Sam Gregory and Anna Tucon doing a great job of spreading out their offense. And there's Sarah Day. She's not interested in spreading out the offense. She's interested in spreading out Monroe's lead. That's her 10th of the night. And the Bearcats pulling ahead here a little bit in set number 3. Perez serving. Tucon, that's a double contact call. Lilia Perez will serve again for the Bearcats. Gilbert overfeed. Barber puts it down. Great tough serve from Perez. Gets the easy kill for Sophie Barber. Middles love those. I love those when I'm playing in the middle. You just stand there. The other team puts the ball right there for you. Coming at you. You don't even really have to hit it hard. Just put it back down on the floor. Speaking of hitting it hard, there's Hannah Canute with her 5th of the night. She pounds that ball off the block of McGovern and Barber and out of play. And Haley Gilbert, the libero for Kamiak. Back to the service line. For those of you watching volleyball for the first time, the libero wearing the off-color uniform. They're only allowed to play in the back row, and they may go in and out of the match without using a substitution. There's Sarah Day with the swing. Gilbert can't control Day with her 11th of the night. She has been on fire since about halfway through set 2. She woke up and all of a sudden said, hey, wait a minute, I played in this. I played in this stadium last year. I played in this gym last year. Tatum McGovern to the service line. The freshman, Ellie Lewis, back into the front row. She did not play in this gym last year, but she has been good tonight. Been a contributor. Even when she's not killing the ball, she's hitting it hard. Tucon, quick in the middle for Flowers. Tip, nice read from Day. She picks that one up. McGovern outside, back to Day again. Gilbert gets a touch. Day gets a kill. I believe that's 3 in a row for Sarah Day. Haven't really been counting. It might be 8 or 9 in a row, for as far as I know. Tatum McGovern at the service line for the Bearcats. And she just misfires, going aggressively at Hannah Canute, but a little too aggressively towards that sideline. Kamiak still has a chance. Brockvogel coming back in, Gregory coming back in. This is a good rotation for them with Canute, Flowers, and Brockvogel across the front row. Their setter, Sam Gregory, their starting setter, Sam Gregory, and then Jacqueline Young-Chakowski is an option out of the back row. Sarah Day misfires on that one. Monroe gives a point back. Service ace for Sam Gregory. Monroe will want to put this away quickly, get that momentum going into set 4. Kamiak doesn't want to play set 4. Sam Zimmerman, nice push outside, and a big block from Flowers and Brockvogel yet again. Every other coach in Westco is going to watch this one and immediately go to prepare for that when they go to play against Kamiak. Sorry, Greg. These ladies are having a fantastic night, though. Tatum McGovern bump set. Looking for Lewis. She goes high over the top. And Kamiak within 2. Monroe calls a timeout. Hey, you want to be back here in about 45 seconds. Go get a drink now on STSPN.com. Welcome back inside Monroe High School. The Kamiak Knights down by 2 points in crunch time, set number 3. Senior setter Sam Gregory at the service line. Monroe fighting for their life, trying to force a 4th set. McGovern, Flowers reads it. It's about time. Hannah Canute over the top and tools the block, and she gets the kill. We said it last time Tatum did it. That dump is just too easy. Somebody's going to see it. It was Quincy Flowers who has the best look at it in the house, who saw the dump coming, just stepped back, made the easy pass. Kamiak's within 1. Gregory again. Lexi Carpenter. McGovern quick in the middle for Barber, and she hammers it down off the block. And what an opportune time for Sophie Barber's 5th kill of the night. That is a powerful swing, a nice confident play. Tatum McGovern in Avery Davidson's ear as she comes in. This junior setter, one of the best in Wesco. I'd say her and Lily Eason are probably the two best setters that I'm aware of in Wesco 4A right now. Lily Eason, of course, senior setter for Lake Stevens. Misfire from Sarah Day. Hannah Canute at the line for the Kamiak Knights, down by just one. Carpenter, tight set over feed, and Hannah Canute with the big serve ties it up, and it's first to two, win by two. Early in the season, I wonder if these teams have practiced the pyramid drill yet. The 23-23. Toomey trying to send a free ball back over after the tough pass, and Emily Canute with the service ace, and all of a sudden it's match point for Kamiak. Timeout for Monroe. I'm Maddie Bishop. This is STSPN.com. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
Hannah Canute, sophomore outside hitter for Kamiak, serving for the match, and she serves the ace. She was critical down the stretch. Monroe had all the momentum. They were owning set number 3, and all of a sudden Kamiak stormed back behind the tough serving from Hannah Canute and takes one here in Monroe. We will be right back in just a moment with the Speedway Chevrolet Player of the Game on tonight's Wesco 4A season opener, the Kamiak Knights. 3-0 on the road against the Monroe Bearcats. We'll be back in just a moment with our Speedway Chevrolet Player of the Game.
When you shop at Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens, you not only find what you need, we make sure you get the help you need too. Hi, this is Gray Eaglestead, and I own Lake Stevens Ace Hardware with my wife Christine.
We'll greet you at the door and answer any questions you have about what you need. We're all about serving our customers and our community.
We support local high school sports and many other Lake Stevens organizations and events throughout the year.
So the next time you need something for that job around the house and a little friendly advice, come see us.
Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens, we are the helpful hardware folks.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Our Mitsubishi electric cooling and heating system allows you to control the temperature in each room separately, all of which can be controlled from your smartphone or tablet. And because we are the mini split experts here in Washington, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical today or visit us at gsheating.com.
All right, welcome back inside Monroe High School. I'm Maddie Bishop. This is STSPN.com. The Kamiak Knights just took their Wesco 4A season opener 3-0 in the home of the Monroe Bearcats. I'm here with our Speedway Chevrolet Player of the Match, junior outside hitter Hannah Canute. You led your team in kills, Hannah, and more importantly, you were absolutely clutch coming down the stretch with a huge service run. Talk to us a little bit for younger players out there. When you step back to that service line and the pressure's on, what are some of the things that you try to do?
I try to gain focus on where I'm trying to aim the ball, and I just take my time and I take a deep breath and I just serve.
Fantastic. It was a very balanced offense for Kamiak tonight. Talk to us a little bit about the contributions of some of your teammates. Quincy Flowers had a huge night. Your two setters were incredible. Talk to us a little bit about some of the things you prepared for going into this season.
We worked on a lot of stuff in practice, and we all worked our butts off to even just win our first match. So I'm just proud of everyone on our team, and I'm glad we won our first match today.
Hannah, fantastic job. Monroe High School is never an easy place to win. Kamiak pulls it out. Not only do they pull it out, but they pull it out in straight sets here tonight. The Wesco 4A season's off to a great start. I'm Matty Bishop on behalf of our producer, Todd Elvig, and the rest of the STSPN crew. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time on STSPN.com.